My mom and I are on our 4th annual mother-daughter trip, and today we swam with wild pigs, so buckle in. We actually weren't even meant to be in the Bahamas. We were meant to be in Barbados, but because of Venezuela, our trip got all changed around. And thankfully, we were still able to book some last-minute excursions like this all-day boat ride. It was on a speedboat, and we were set to make multiple different stops around the Exumas. The first was this little island with all of these lizards. We were given lettuce so we could feed them. It was kind of hard to feed them because they were definitely pretty scared. They honestly looked like little dragons. They were so cute, and look at this baby one. This baby one did not want any lettuce though. Next, we went to snorkel at Pablo Escobar's sunken plane, but the current was so strong I didn't even get in, and my mom ended up having to be pulled back by the buoy back to our boat. The next stop was to swim and hold some nurse sharks. I don't even know if nurse sharks are that safe, but I do know they have very tiny teeth. Then it was time for some snacks and a Bahamian beer and to ride to our next destination, which was to swim with the pigs, what we had been waiting for. These are wild pigs, and the story goes that farmers brought them to this island because when they lived on a different island, people complained about their smell. Eventually, the pigs learned to swim up to boats, and that's how it turned into a tourist attraction. The pigs were cute, but it was definitely a little bit scary because some of them were up to 600 pounds. We went to a local cafe for a buffet-style lunch, which was good overall. Back on the speedboat, but the girl in front of us fell asleep on her towel, and her hair was whipping us in the face, and this was not fun. The last stop was at this sandbar, which was super scenic, and then the ride back was honestly crazy, so bumpy and so wet, but we survived.